Coming up on the Friends in Low Places podcast.
A little longer is fine.
Wait, I'm supposed to do it against.
Oh! I thought you were gonna give me a heads up.
I did. I said, I don't know.
Hey guys, before you watch the podcast, first of all, I just wanted to just give my condolences to Chris and what happened to him and his family. Really crazy coincidence that we wanted to do this. It was 2 days before we actually recorded the cover and the podcast that we saw the news about what happened with Chris and his family. So we were torn whether to even do this, if it was disrespectful at this point or what. So we really thought about not doing it. I decided to push through just simply for the fact of realistically what we're doing with this whole thing is just making fun of the way Chris Daughtry looked in 2006, you know. I am a big fan. I was a big fan as a kid and stuff. So we're just goofing around, and that was the point of it. It's all in good fun, but if I would just hope that if he were to watch this, that he would get a laugh out of it. So that's it. Prayers out to Chris and his family, and thank you guys for watching. We love you.
And we're recording.
If I was going to put that on my resume under soft skills, I would. If I were
Empath?
That you're an empath.
Oh, I would do that.
It's empath.
That's a soft skill.
An empath sounds like on Game of Thrones they called the one guy
An
An
imp.
imp.
an imp. Yeah.
Say it. Say empath.
Empath.
Say empath.
That's not how you say it.
This is freaking Chris Daughtry. Do what he tells you to do.
Empathy.
I fly all the way here from California,
Russia, I think.
Russia. I live in California, though, as Chris
Oh.
Daughtry. And you guys treat me like this.
Chris, we're so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Well, let me open this up.
Go ahead.
Okay. We just sat down. Hey friends, this is my new intro. Okay?
Do you want to pray real quick?
Yeah, can you say a prayer, Levi?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell us to close our eyes, bow our heads? Does this feel wrong?
The Lord who is in secret will see us in secret.
Amen.
Amen.
In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Hey, friends, I'm Chase Lowe, a drummer from Atlanta and host of the Friends in Low Places podcast. Go watch me and my friend Chris Daughtry play a cover of our favorite song, Not Over You, on our
It's
YouTube.
not over you. Wait. I'm not.
I think it's just Not Over You, Chris. It's your song.
We're playing It's
think
Not
you're
Over.
right.
Play a cover of our song, not his
It's
song.
not over. That's what it is.
It's not over. That's what it is. Yeah,
It's not over you.
On our YouTube channel, Friends in Low Places podcast. Then after the show, come hang backstage with us and share some laughs. My guest today. My guest today is a man who was on American Idol. And he didn't win, but he came in third place. Fourth place. Who said that? Was that you or that was you? Was it fourth? That was you. Okay, fourth place. I don't know. I don't remember what season it was either. I'm sorry.
7.
Seven. That was on the 7th season.
I don't think it was.
America's Got Talent.
Okay. He was a contestant on America's Got Talent.
It's the 5th season.
It's the 5th season of America's
And he did come fourth.
Idol.
He did come in.
In fourth.
Yeah.
But who really won?
Taylor Hicks.
Oh yeah, that actually really made me upset that he won. Because I thought you should have won.
Yeah, well, Taylor, she really did not. She didn't really win because who went double platinum?
Did Taylor Hicks did he transition?
No.
He's still in the process.
You
he's in
said
transition.
Okay.
I don't know if I did. I don't think I
Okay.
said-
Anyways,
I wouldn't say that.
he just came out with the new album called
Heavy is the crown.
Heavy is the Crown. He's the first album that I ever bought. He just finished his tour in Russia. It's Chris freaking Daughtry.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Wow. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, no problem. The pleasure is all mine. It's a great production, great cast and crew.
Yeah.
It's great to be here from Russia. I
Yeah.
miss the States.
Yeah. How was it over there in Russia?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
The spies are phenomenal.
Really? So
Yeah.
they got the spies over
There are
there.
a lot of spies.
Wow.
And it's a great place to be, but I missed America.
Yeah. Well, welcome back, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's a
Chris,
pleasure to be back.
I hate to do this, but we hit 100 subscribers, and I promised everybody that I would wax my nipples. Levi said he would too.
Oh, thank you for acknowledging me.
Oh, hey, Levi, the co-host. What, did you want an acknowledgement every time?
No, it's fine.
Okay, let me just redo it. Hey, everybody, my name is Chase Lowe. This is my guest, Chris Daughtry, and my co-host, Levi. You feel good now?
Am I co-host?
Right now you are, yeah.
Sorry, we can move on.
Okay, so yeah, we need our nipples waxed because we
Yeah.
got 100 subscribers on YouTube. Big deal.
I actually did that before becoming a superstar.
Did you really?
Yeah.
You got your nipples waxed before?
No, I waxed nipples before.
Really?
Oh wow.
I did. Look it up on my Wikipedia.
No way.
Yeah, I waxed nipples.
Can we get a fact check on that?
Yeah. I did it in Vancouver. Yeah. And I got very good at it. But I wanted to get out of the city and become a national superstar, so that's why I came to American Idol. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember your first band. What were they called?
Chris Daughtry and the
No,
Heartbreakers.
what was it? It was. Did you ever listen to them, Chase? It was. It was a cool name. It was like.
Did it have something to do with waxing?
Oh, I should have. No,
Is it Cadence?
no, it's not Cadence. It's like I think it's 2 words. It's like crippled rejects or something.
There's no way.
Crippled Rejects is that awesome band from SoCal.
It's something like crippled rejects. It's like
Handicapped.
That's similar. Hey, Chris, just a
What's
heads
up?
up. That's a little much for the podcast.
I say that type of stuff. Me, Chris Daughtry.
Yeah.
oh yeah, we're really trying to watch our language on this.
Sorry, guys.
Levi-
Crippled Rejects.
Okay. Yeah. Levi really said some dirty words on the last podcast.
Uh-oh.
No, we didn't.
I'm gonna have to edit a good amount.
I'd
but
say you have 10 minutes of usable footage.
That's accurate. Anyways, Chris, if you could just, on the R word.
The R word, yeah. I'll make sure not to say the R word.
Are you talking about Absent Element?
Absent element. That's who I'm talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, that was my band.
Oh. You forgot about it?
I did forget about it because I'm so famous now.
Oh, yeah.
And then I forgot about my old band.
Well, Chris, since you waxed nipples before and you were a professional
Yeah.
at doing it, would you want to do it now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
let's do it.
Let's do it. Levi, do you want to get on this or no?
No, I'll just take over while you guys are doing that.
Okay, yeah. If you could just narrate it, that'd be great.
Can you narrate it?
Chris?
See, I don't make mistakes like that because I'm in Hollywood.
Anyways, while they're doing that, I thought right now would be a really good time to well, I'll recall my first my last memory, I should say, of Chris Daughtry. No, I think I'll hold off on that, actually.
Okay. Do you want to just narrate what we're doing?
Oh, yeah. So
Narrate it.
Chase is pulling his shirt down. Chris is opening
Okay. So it's just strips.
the package.
When I used to do it, it was the hot wax.
Yeah.
But
We didn't. I don't know if you need to do this, though. Let me look at the instructions.
Okay,
This?
these are post wax.
post wax. We don't need those. Trust me, you don't need them.
You sure?
Yeah, no, you don't need it. It's just like a courtesy thing. You don't need it.
Okay.
Yeah, trust me.
Do you guys
That's pretty sticky.
want to hear the precautionary statements?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you want to hear the planning ahead part first?
Yeah, I do.
All right, planning ahead. Grow and trim your hair between 2 and 6 millimeters long. I think we're good.
I think it's a little longer than that.
On there, just okay. A little longer is fine.
Wait, I'm supposed to do it against. Whatever.
Oh!
That
I
hurt.
thought you were gonna give me a heads up.
I did. I said, I don't know. All right. No, you guys keep going with the other one. It's not done yet. It's not done yet. See, here we go. Yeah.
Do a spot test by waxing a low stakes area, like your inner forearm.
Okay.
All right. You want to keep doing that one?
No, I think we're good on that one. Why don't you just get like one good one?
Step
Give me
number
a
7,
freaking heads
repeat as necessary. Repeat steps 5 through 6, 5 through 6 times until all desired hair is. It's a.
Wow. Just stick it on like good, and then
You got to lower your shirt more.
okay, and then just give me a 1, 2, 3, please.
Step 9, expect irritation.
Does it say that?
That's a step.
How was that a step? To expect that.
That is, and step 10, don't touch.
Yeah, don't touch it.
And then the final step, you've got options.
Yeah, you got options.
What does that mean? What are my options?
Oh no, that's not good.
What is it?
So you want me to count down?
Just press down on it hard. Okay.
Place strip in direction of hair growth.
All right.
Okay, give me a second, man.
Okay, you ready?
Give me a second.
1.
Hold your.
Oh my god.
Whoa! That's a lot. All right.
That's good enough, huh?
That looked.
That's good enough.
That.
Which one hurt the most?
Oh my god. I think it was that first one because it was so out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I was not
I
expecting-
didn't even really know I was gonna do it.
Oh my god. Okay.
It just goes to show you got to be careful what you wish for,
yeah,
because you just might get it all,
That's true.
I think you're
and then
right.
something you don't want.
Please use that.
Yeah, I think you're right, Noah. Oh my god. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, congratulations, huh?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Edit that out. On 100 subscribers.
Thank you. We're at
Thank you, Chris
187 now.
187? Wow, what are you gonna do at 200?
Nothing. We're waiting until 500. What should we do at 500? Butt or
You still doing the waxing idea?
help me help me
sticking with
out
the
here.
wax.
Help me out here,
At
Chris.
200 subscribers, I'm gonna cut my balls off.
Whoa. 200? You're like 10
sick,
away.
dude.
Yeah, that's going to be like 2 days from now.
You're at 199 right now.
We'll see how this
Are
goes.
we really? 199. Okay, Levi.
Oh wait, no, you're at 200. I'm gonna subscribe.
Okay,
No,
Levi.
you've hit 200.
All right, cut your balls off.
Okay. If by next episode we're still at 200, then I will.
He's going to go home and unsubscribe.
I'm going to make sure this episode is so horrible that everyone.
Okay.
I don't think you can make this episode horrible, Levi.
No, this is
I mean, freaking Chris Daughtry.
Chris
is
Daughtry's
in the
here.
Chris
flesh.
Daughtry's in the house. That's what I say when I'm at places.
Wow. Chris Daughtry just he's in the house. So you
Chris
walk
Daughtry's
into a
in the
place.
house. Yeah, that's exactly what I say. Look it up.
What's the reaction to people when you say that?
They're like, yeah. Usually,
That's cool.
yeah.
Chris Daughtry's in the house tonight.
Everybody's gonna have a good time.
Hey Chris, so I just have a couple questions. Thank
Yeah.
you again for waxing the nipples.
Absolutely.
The tour in Russia was great. You enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Good venues.
Yeah, a lot of great venues, a lot of good times. I had
awesome.
a lot of vodka.
Really, Chris?
Yeah,
Wow.
what can I say? I'm an alcoholic, and it's me, Chris Daughtry. I am. Russia was a great time.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I had a lot of fun. The people are very warm there, even though the weather's cold, you know. And so,
Yeah.
please don't
Sorry,
do that again.
I'm sorry. I keep touching you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a common mistake when you look like this.
I want to touch you.
Yeah, no, I understand, but you know, I'm famous, so you got to keep that in mind. But,
Yeah.
yeah, but
I want to touch him.
it's good to be back. It's good to be back out of Russia, out of the cold. And,
Yeah, it's
back
cold over there,
Back
I
in
bet.
free country, and so you know,
Freedom.
yeah,
America. You can't beat it.
Oh, you can't
You
beat it.
cannot. Well,
No matter how hard they try, you can't beat it.
yeah. Yeah.
The
And that's
weather.
true.
Don't you ever forget that.
I
Both
won't.
of you.
And it's not funny.
If there's anything I've learned, that this is the greatest country on earth. Look at me when I say that.
I didn't know you were.
Don't look over there. Look at me in the eyes when I say that. This is the greatest country on earth.
I didn't know you were a jingoist, Chris.
I'll be whatever ist you want me to be if it means I can be in this great country.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Greatest country on earth. We've never done anything bad. Go ahead.
That's
Speaking of that, what do you think? Like, we've been through a lot as a country, you know.
Yeah.
9/11 just happened.
It did just happen.
It did. Which
It's
is
a national tragedy.
it is.
Yeah, never forget.
I don't know. I hate to bring this up. I don't want to get like conspiratorial on the podcast, but yeah, I mean, if you're down to do it, is there any, when you think about 9/11, is there anybody, like, do you think it's an inside job? Do you think that it was actually legitimate?
Well, you could say it's an inside job. It depends on what you define as the inside. You know what I mean? So the inside, if it's inside of our country, inside of the grand elite, I do think there is a certain group of people that are at the top of the elite. And so when you say inside job, I would say yes.
Really?
Because
Wow.
there is a group of, say, 5 or 6 guys that are at the tip top of the deep state.
Hold on. This is really good. I just couldn't keep it together. Please back up and keep going. This is perfect.
Thank you. 5 or 6 guys, top of it. They've been trying to track him down for a long time. You know Agent Zero? So at the beginning of this whole thing, he had this theory. He had this theory that music can influence the mind. We all know it's a powerful thing. But it can do some pretty crazy stuff, some pretty not family stuff, if you know what I mean.
Oh, wow.
and you're all about family.
So here comes this guy, a war hero, loved by his community. His name's Osama bin Laden.
I've heard of him.
Yes. And so this music affects his mind in a way that we've never seen before. And I'm going to try to do my best to recreate the sounds that triggered him to make these plans and to do these horrible atrocities is what we know as 9/11.
So you know the sound.
I know the sound, and it goes kind of like this. You know it. You know the sound.
No.
But yeah, so all that to say, these guys led by the hold on, what's the word for it? I guess the insurrectionist. What's the word? I don't know. Chris Martin. He really caused all of this.
Chris Martin from Coldplay.
Yeah, it goes a lot deeper than anything I know. The information that they told me, but yeah, he's British.
He's British, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's British. They're all British. But yeah, so Coldplay did 9/11, and you can quote that. Chris Daughtry says Coldplay did 9/11.
Chris Martin said that also.
Chris Martin did say he's not quiet about it. He talks about it all the time.
He's very
open up your mind, people. I mean, this is just it's been going on for 10 years. 9/11 has.
It's still not over.
It's been going
It's not
on
over.
for 10 years.
Levi.
That's what my song is about.
You have something on your nose. Levi and Noah, does that not sound oddly familiar?
Please, can we...
Chris, like I appreciate your outlook and your perspective on 9/11,
It's not a
but
perspective, it's a fact, but go ahead.
okay, but I'm saying that I've heard that before, no? Levi, have you heard that?
I'm pretty new here, so no. That's
Only,
the first I've heard it.
Okay, well, Noah.
It definitely seems eerily familiar.
Shut up, Noah.
What?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you told Noah to shut up.
I mean, it's
quietly.
only the most privileged people know this information. I mean, it's,
I don't know. The only other person I've ever heard say that Chris Martin was heavily involved in 9/11 was John Gearing, my ex-co-host.
Yeah, and no one's seen him for a while.
Oh,
And he's
isn't that the guy that died?
factually dead. Yes,
Yeah, he died, didn't he?
he did.
That's really weird. No, I don't know a John Gearing, but he sounds really cool and really fun to be around.
Do you mind taking your?
No.
Just take your dip your sunglasses.
Just take them off.
I hate to ask this, Chris, but take your sunglasses.
You know
off.
what? I don't need this.
Take your sunglasses off.
Wait, doesn't Chris Daughtry have brown eyes?
I have brown eyes. Can't you see them?
Yeah.
Take your sunglasses.
That's the guy you were telling me about.
John, I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead!
I am dead, Chase.
Oh! Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I lost everything because of you.
Now, was that crazy or what?
I have black on my hands.
John, I thought I killed you.
Yeah, well, you didn't, because I can't die. Because I know too much.
So why are you Chris Daughtry and why are you here right now? I thought I booked Chris Daughtry.
Can I say something funny?
Yeah.
As if I was John. Say, John, I thought I killed you.
John, I thought I killed you.
I've been taking glutathione.
What is that?
I've been taking glutathione.
You got it?
I've been taking glutathione for 10 years. I'm unkillable.
Hey, wait. I have an idea. Let's redo the line.
Okay. Wait, what am I redoing?
Say, I thought I killed you.
I thought I killed you.
I've been taking glutathione for 3 years, 10 years. You can't kill me. I'm unkillable.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Oh, that's what I'll do now.
There you go.
Oh my God!
yeah. Well, after you dumped my body in the Hudson River,
After you sexually assaulted Noah,
I did not do that. Allegedly sexually assaulted Noah. Noah, did I do that?
Allegedly.
Alleged. Thanks.
and I allegedly tried to kill you.
Yeah, you did try to kill me after you dumped my body.
Yeah, which I thought I did a good job.
I picked myself up by the bootstraps in the bottom of the Hudson, crawled my way out. Had no money, barely any legs, and then I found my way to Russia. Saw the best artist on earth, Chris Daughtry. And then I snuck in, put this bald cap on and this beard. I did it myself. No one else helped me.
It looks really good.
It does look really good. Thank you. And then
I didn't even realize you were wearing a bald cap.
I am.
I assumed you shaved your head at the bottom of the Hudson.
No, I didn't. I will never shave my head. And then I convinced Chris Daughtry's cast and crew to let me, or to that I was Chris. And then I finished out his tour in Russia and got you to have me on this little podcast you do.
So what'd you do with Chris? The actual
Oh, Chris is safe. He's fine.
Where is he?
He's happy.
Okay.
He'll be fine.
He is fine. It's not even he will be fine. He's fine. He's happy.
Okay. I guess that's
Having
all
a
we
good
need
time.
to know.
Yeah, that's all you need to know.
So, wow, this is a change of pace, huh? I thought we had freaking Chris Daughtry here.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
devastated.
You got the next best thing.
Okay, well, John, can we just make amends? And can I just say that I'm very sorry for trying to kill you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. Hey, so there was a story. Oh, Levi, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I feel like I need to make some amends too.
Yeah, Levi, go ahead.
Yeah, I feel like we do.
I'm sorry about all those comments I made about you,
What'd you say?
like having your own gravitational pull and like being really fat. And
He did talk about it at length.
Well, I don't.
you've been off the grid.
I've been off the
You
grid.
really have been off the grid.
I've been off the grid.
You didn't know.
Yeah.
There was a point to where I was talking to Levi, and he was like, "Yeah, I think John's mad at me for real because I said he was really a fatso."
I heard what you said.
I no longer stand by those comments.
Yeah, after you see me in my new body, I bet you regret it. Everything you said.
You look like you've
Go ahead.
you haven't eaten in a while. You hungry?
I just had pizza.
You
Thank you
hungry?
very much.
Are you hungry?
Stop.
You want to bite? You want to cheat? Do you want to treat?
No, I don't want to treat Levi.
Levi, do you want to address the fact real quick that you look a lot like Chris Daughtry?
What?
I'm just saying, like,
I thought that
you
was
went all out.
that's a weird coincidence.
Yeah. Oh, so you didn't know that he was booked today?
I've never no.
That's what he was
Wow.
just going to wear today.
Okay. Weird. So who were you trying to look like? You were just changing up your look? Or
I
what?
just do I look good or not?
You kind of do. Yeah.
All right. Then what's the problem?
I think that you should actually go for this look.
You look like you've never paid taxes.
I actually haven't.
Really?
Okay. We can edit this out. But I've
Okay.
never paid taxes before.
You never have?
I cheat on my taxes every year.
Like, what do? You just say you don't make money?
So I've been. You guys you're familiar with this. I am a booking church musician. Most churches do not take out taxes. That's been my primary income. So I just don't file it for 8 years.
It's cool.
Is that for real? Mm-hmm. I don't believe you.
I swear I've never filed any money that I've made from church.
Noah, can you type in Osama bin Laden poker face video?
Levi, you should pay your taxes. I don't think we should get off that topic.
Why?
Because
Because it's a sin.
no, because everybody else has to pay their taxes.
Well, I don't.
You're gonna get caught.
No, I'm not.
How do you know?
I'm really going to go down for this, aren't I?
Mm-hmm. Are you mad at me?
This really isn't good, is it?
Are you mad at me?
Why would I be mad at you?
You seem mad at me.
Why?
I don't know. You seem mad at me.
No.
Promise?
Is it something with my tone? The way I'm
Yeah.
looking at you?
The way I'm looking at you?
Is it one of those things? I'm not mad at you at all.
You just look intimidating. That's all I'm trying to say.
Whoa.
Can't read mine, no you can't read.
Is that what it is?
I mean,
Is it Osama bin Laden dancing to poker face?
it sure does look like it,
All right,
Chase.
let's see it. Check this out, boys.
My poker face. Can't read mine, no you can't read my poker face. Can't read mine, no you can't read my poker face. Poker face, mama, poker face.
Is that really him?
I know Osama bin Laden's voice, and that is absolutely him.
Yeah. That video was shown to me by Isaac Hutchinson. Thank you for showing me that.
Did you get it from facesofdeath.com?
Yeah.
Did you get it from E-Bombs World?
Wow.
I'm not familiar.
Did you get it from watchpeopledie.com?
Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds dark.
And then it turned into that first website I said.
Faces of Death?
Faces of Death, yeah.
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, so what do y'all think of that video?
That
I think it kind of confirms that it's more of a possibility that Osama bin Laden could have listened to Fix You.
yeah.
It makes me almost think maybe there's more of a connection with Lady Gaga to 9/11.
I'd be careful.
That's a common mistake.
Really?
I'd be careful saying comments like that.
Okay, but we can say Coldplay took down the towers.
Again, I would be careful.
We haven't been careful at all.
I mean, I'm only saying is clocks. The time 9/11. If you look on their album cover,
That's what it is.
the clock is at 9 and 11. When did clocks come out?
The song Clocks is actually
2000.
9 minutes, 11 seconds.
Is it really?
Pretty sure it is, yeah.
It's actually 4 minutes and 26 seconds.
But Death
which
and All
is
His
Osama
Friends-
bin Laden's birthday.
That is 426.
Wow.
Yeah,
April 26th.
April 26th is his birthday.
But Death and All His Friends is actually 9 minutes, 11 seconds.
Who sings that
You
one?
can actually look that up. That's Coldplay.
Oh yeah.
It's on the album.
I don't listen to them.
I'm sorry.
Oh, good stuff.
What's better than this?
I think you used this mic last time, Levi. It smells like you.
What's it smell like?
You know what it smells like.
No, I don't.
It smells like you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice.
John, you told me recently that about a story about that you and Levi shared. Do you want to share that?
Hey Levi, do you want to share the story? Are you cool with the story?
Yeah, I'll tell it.
You tell it. I want to hear your perspective.
All right. So when I was at John's wedding.
No. What?
Oh, never mind.
Wait, what story is that?
Nothing.
The other one,
No, what's the John wedding? What's that story?
Oh, Yeah. What's your story?
The one that has to do with
Oh, yeah.
is it complicated?
At John's wedding,
Okay. All right.
I tried to kill myself. Missed. And I hit.
Levi. Okay.
No, you can tell the story.
Are you sure?
You have to pee so bad.
All right. I'll tell the story while you go pee, and then
thank you.
tell the story from your perspective.
All right.
That sounds good.
I think we're probably thinking of the same story.
Well, it's it's a big story.
Yeah. I'm sure we're thinking of the same one.
Yes. You tell it. You tell it in detail, and I'll tell you my perspective because yours is a more detailed perspective. Obviously,
Which one do you think would be better first?
his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to warn you. I don't have some nice things to say about you.
Why? Why do you not have nice things to say?
Wait. Save it. Noah, just let us know when we're up and going.
I think we're good. I'll stop you again if we need to. I'll watch it.
I think we're good for like another 15, 20 minutes and we're done. We good?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, Levi, you want to tell the story?
Yes.
Go ahead, Levi. I want to hear it.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in 2014, I shot a hole through my foot in the living room, straight through my foot. And then I didn't know what happened. I was, okay, so here's, okay. Okay, I'll tell you. Fine. So I'm sitting like in a recliner like this.
Yeah.
And I had a gun in my pocket. And I was playing with it. Just, just pulling the trigger, pulling the hammer back, just playing with it. And
A little fidget spinner.
careless fun.
In your pocket.
Right. And then I shot it, and it went, and it went in there and out there. And so all I heard, like initially, it was just like the sound of a gunshot. And so I like jumped up, and I was like freaked out. But then I like realized that I had been shot. And so I like kind of like started going into shock a little bit. Like I didn't feel any pain at first. And then I like laid down on the ground. I pulled my shirt off and wrapped it around my foot.
Okay, yeah.
And John was gracious enough to actually help me out with that. And then, so I'm sitting there, I'm like, I have this shirt wrapped around my foot, and John's there, and I'm like, my chest feels really heavy, like, I feel really tired. And then John, like, he's like in my face, he's like, don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep, Levi. And then I was like, oh my, I'm gonna die. Like the way John is speaking to me right now.
Yeah.
But I have to give credit where credit is due. John knows his way around guns. And I made my friend Garrett cry that night. He's never cried before, and he hasn't cried since. He didn't even cry at his wedding, but he cried when I shot myself. And that's the end of the story for me.
Okay. Cool.
Wow.
Is that the same one you were thinking of?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right,
Well,
John,
we
your
were sitting there
perspective.
playing video games, Battlefront 2 to be exact. And then I didn't know Levi had a gun in his pocket. Which, okay, to be fair, we all had guns. It wasn't that rare of a thing. And if I knew he had a gun in his pocket, it wouldn't have fazed me at all.
You guys would just carry around guns and just...
Yeah.
Sometimes we would get home and play with them.
We would play with guns.
What does playing with guns look like? Like, would you be like, pew, pew, pew?
Yeah. No, we were
just
safe.
I'm gonna
Just the beginning of a gun PSA.
No, I mean, it was harmless fun. So
Okay.
It was harmless.
Seems like
it was completely harmless. No one got hurt. Fun. And so I go downstairs, and then I hear a loud sound upstairs. And at first, I thought it was our printer falling onto the ground. I don't know why.
That is what it was.
And I was like, "Oh, why did our printer get shot or get down?"
Why did it? Whatever.
And then I hear Garrett go, "He just shot himself." And then I like run upstairs and I see Levi like across the room. And there's like a blood streak from him, from the recliner to there. And then it was two of our friends. They went outside to wait for the 911 calls. So it was just me and Levi.
Just us two.
I didn't know where Levi got shot. It was obviously a very stressful situation. And the 911 operator, all she was saying to me was, "Don't let him fall asleep."
Yeah.
I was so tired.
Yeah. And you were like so pale. And there's blood everywhere. There was your blood on me. And then, so I tell you, don't fall asleep. And I said, and I know it's cringy now, but also you shot yourself. And so I was like, "Stay with me." That's what I kept saying. And then, because there's a gunshot wound.
I would have died if you hadn't said that.
No, you wouldn't have.
I think I would have.
You wouldn't have. Because the gunshot wound was not that bad.
I would have fallen asleep.
You would have fallen asleep. Probably would have gotten great rest, but I didn't know that. And all the 911 operator was telling me is, "Don't let him fall asleep. Just make sure he does not fall asleep." So I was just trying to help. Yeah. And then the police come. We're filling out police reports. Levi's getting rolled away to the hospital. And then he comes back, and the first thing he says to me is, "Wait, what did you say to me?" You say, "Why'd you keep saying, 'Stay with me'? That was so lame." And I'm like,
didn't say
I was
that.
the only person there with you with a gunshot wound in your body.
John was the one who was holding the shirt around my foot to keep me from bleeding out. He was the one. But now I'm just imagining like whenever someone gets shot, they're just like,
No, don't.
watch it like Saving Private Ryan.
Listen.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do in those situations. No one does.
You did.
I didn't.
You knew exactly what to
I didn't know what was going on. You already wrapped your shirt around you, and I was just holding it down and telling you to not go to sleep.
See, if I had not known that, though, it could have ended up a lot worse. So, thank you.
I think
John's a hero. He won't admit it, but he is.
He is.
I'm not a hero.
He has
Yes, you are.
saved multiple lives.
Yes, you are.
I've saved a lot of lives.
Well done, John.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I wish I had a story about getting shot, but I never have.
Levi,
But it wasn't my fault.
I feel like you're mad at me for that story.
No, it's okay.
I feel like you're mad at me for.
I forgave you a long time ago.
What's going on here? I
Thanks.
feel like John really thinks that you're mad at him. Are
I
you
do
mad
think
at
you're
him
mad
or
at
what?
I was, but I forgave him a long
About
time
what?
ago.
What were you mad at him about?
For saving my life.
Oh my God, that's dark. You wish you would have died with that foot gunshot?
Well, yeah, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but it wasn't meant to end that way.
So that was a suicide attempt.
I just wanted a nap.
Okay.
You die when I say you die. Don't you ever forget that.
My life is in John's hands.
Yep.
Did you really try and kill yourself at his wedding?
No, I didn't.
That would be very selfish.
But
of
I
you.
missed his entire wedding.
Did you?
Yeah.
You did what?
I
Could have
missed.
sworn you were there.
I mean, I was there.
But you missed the ceremony.
Most likely.
Why?
I was going through a little bit of a rough patch. It was kind of a rough night.
On his wedding night.
It was great. It was a great night. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's good. Okay. Do you want to talk about how it was rough or no?
No. No, I'd rather not.
Okay. Okay, great.
Not till next week.
Okay, we'll talk about it next week. Okay. Do you guys have a deep, dark secret y'all want to end on?
Yeah, it involves my ex-fiance, actually.
Okay. Levi, go ahead. You seem eager to start.
Oh, I used to be engaged. And then for one of my best friend ever's weddings, I spent the entire time calling my ex-fiance to try to figure out if she was dating a new guy or not.
Wait, I didn't see you on the phone at my wedding.
I wasn't at your wedding.
Oh yeah.
No, we talked. We talked at your wedding.
Hey.
Okay, now I feel like you're mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. Maybe the tension is because I think you're mad at me.
We should settle.
Wait,
this
whose
beef
wedding
somehow.
was that?
Yours?
It was not my wedding.
It was March 3rd.
It was my wedding. What year?
2018.
Okay.
Do we need to squash this beef? I feel like there's some tension.
I think we've both forgiven each other already.
Yeah, I don't know what you could possibly have forgiven me for. Sorry for tending to your wounds and having your blood on my body.
I do forgive you.
Well, that's a good deep dark secret. That is a pretty deep. That's a weird one.
That's not even
You said that you
halfway
were
there to my darkest secret.
Okay, well, we got more podcasts to go. So you said you were going to talk about that next week, but you just kind of opened up with it.
I feel like I'm kind of stealing the spotlight right now. Why don't we turn it back to Chris? John.
Oh yeah, John, do you have a deep dark secret? Did you think of one today or not? It's okay
I
if you
couldn't think
did.
of one.
That's fine. That's fine.
I've got a deep dark
I can
secret
touch you
of
now.
John.
You're not
That's
Chris.
Right, that's right. I don't have any more authority.
No longer famous.
You can't correct Noah's grammar, and you can't tell me not to touch you. I don't know if I'm ready to share one of my
Share it. Do
deepest,
it.
darkest
Do it. Do
ones.
it. Do it. Do it.
If you share yours, I'll share a really bad one.
I don't know.
I have one that I
more.
haven't shared with a lot of people, and if it doesn't land right, I'll edit it out. But here it goes. When I was a child, I was probably like going through puberty at this point, right? So I was like sexually into things sexually, and I didn't have access to a lot of things at that point. Like I wasn't on the internet. I didn't have pictures. Okay, so what I did was I went in my mom's dresser and I found her underwear, her thongs specifically, and I put on her thong as a 13-year-old boy. And I went upstairs to my room. I sat my on the dresser to where the mirror was. And I perched it in a way to where it looked like a woman's bottom. And I looked at it at the mirror and I liked it.
That's dark.
Oh no.
That's really dark.
Okay.
I've only told that to maybe 2 or 3 people.
Man.
199 people.
Wow.
Yeah, 199 now more.
So, okay, here's the thing. I did that.
You did that?
Not quite that far, but I put on my sister's underwear,
Okay. Still weird.
and I looked at my bottom.
You did?
Yeah.
You did the same thing.
Well, I also did that thing that guys do.
In it.
Yeah.
Okay. No, well, if I'm gonna be honest, because you went there, most likely I did the same thing.
Dude, that's your mom.
Okay, well, Levi, you took it there.
I just wanted to see what you would say when I said that. And you
So you didn't do
said
it.
exactly what I wanted you to say.
You just baited me into that.
If I was listening to a
Bait and
podcast
switch.
and they started talking about this, I'd be like, what is this? What is
Especially
going on?
dressed like this.
Yeah.
If you just tuned in at this point and saw 3 people in ball caps.
Yeah. So that That's probably one of my deepest, darkest secrets.
I mean, that's
pretty deep.
ever.
Thank you for your honesty.
Ever. I mean, that's a raw moment in my life. Anything like that with you or no? Anybody else?
Noah?
no.
No, I know you got something.
Levi, did you really do that? Or did you just trick me to tell everybody that I also masturbated in it?
Chase, I've got much darker secrets than that, so I'm really not going to waste my time on this.
Okay.
Wow.
It's just, that's child's play to you. Man.
Literally.
I don't know. I'm worried. I just thought about my mom listening to this.
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about the whole time.
Yeah, I just thought about that. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out.
Yeah,
Do you want to know something funny? My mom
Uh,
will not listen to this podcast. I've told her to listen to it
Why won't she?
because she knows that she was brought up in the first episode.
Really?
Oh.
And she's like, I don't want to know.
Wait, is she like worried? What is she worried about?
Well, she just is worried that it will hurt her too much.
Oh.
And she like will make like comments, be like, well, like remember, like if like a job recruiter like sees this, like you don't want to say anything that you wouldn't say to a job recruiter.
Yeah.
I feel
would
like so
say
far
all of
you've
this to a
stuck
job
to that.
recruiter.
Yeah.
You would say this at an interview?
But this isn't about me.
Don't you have an interview tomorrow?
I do.
John said that. That's awesome. Are you excited about it?
I said it it's not a secret.
Did I tell you and Chase?
Okay. Well,
You were there when I brought it up and you laughed.
Keep that stuff between us next time. But now that it's out there, yeah, I do.
okay, good. Well, let us know how it goes.
Are you going to tell that story?
I already did. That's stories on my resume.
That's how you got the
That's my
interview?
cover letter.
I'm waiting to tell my parents about this until we have someone famous like Chris Tomlin.
Chris Tomlin.
There you
Chris
go.
Tomlin. And the mom was like, oh, good. You got to talk to Chris Tomlin.
Yeah.
And
You're
then
not gonna.
we just dress up like him.
You're not gonna. Yeah.
Just normal.
Yeah. You're not gonna tell her about this one, huh?
I'm sorry, guys.
Does your mom not know about this episode already?
No, I didn't tell her about it.
My mom knows about this one.
Your family's a big Chris Daughtry family, though.
We are, yeah. In fact, that brings me to a story.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to tell the story of the night that Chris Daughtry was removed from American Idol. So my whole family, we loved Chris Daughtry. What year was this, Noah? Do you know?
Well, let me see if I
I
can
guess
find out.
around 2006-ish, but I wouldn't bet on it.
I'm gonna say 2003.
3? No. I'm going to say
2006.
Oh wow.
Okay. So
Nice.
it's 2006, and Chris Daughtry was in the top 4 final contestants, and my whole family's watching the episode, and then they like announce like whoever like goes on next, and of course it's not Chris Daughtry, and like my whole family was just like, oh, but my little brother, he like got up and he like screamed. He was like, "It's not true!" And then he like went and he like slammed and like turned the TV off and like ran upstairs screaming. He was like, "It's not true! It's not true! This is the dumbest show ever!" And he was like, probably like, okay, 2006. So he was probably like 8 at the time.
Oh, man.
No, he was 11.
Cool. Okay. Thank you guys.
But I think all of us were like equally as devastated.
yeah, we all were really.
Yeah.
Everybody was.
He
All of
was the
America.
best contestant.
I know, he should have
American
won.
Idol has ever had. Yeah. Do you remember who won that year?
Taylor Hicks.
Taylor Hicks.
She won.
She was. Yeah.
She was a good
Do you remember who was runner up?
No idea.
Susan
Susan,
Boyle?
Susan Wendell.
It was Bo Bice.
Was it? No, it wasn't. That was the first season.
It was Jordan Sparks.
Really?
I have no idea who it was.
Okay. Well,
Catherine McPhee.
Catherine
Oh,
McPhee.
Cat, yeah.
I had a huge crush on her.
Yeah, she was. Oh, she
you
was.
guys remember Catherine
She was
McPhee?
a tall queen, though. She was tall. She was a queen.
I don't remember her at all.
You don't?
So no. Well, this has been good, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I have to do a legitimate, serious intro for Chris Daughtry real quick about his daughter.
Okay.
So, we'll end it. I'll figure out a way to edit it and end it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not mad at you.
Okay.
I'm in character.
I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Okay.
I forgave you a long
I have
time ago.
nothing to forgive me about. But go ahead.
Did you guys feel mad at each other on the way down here?
No, it was great.
I didn't feel any sort of anything.
You didn't feel happy at all?
I felt
either?
nothing.
Yeah, I felt pretty nothing.
I felt nothing the whole
Been feeling
car
like
ride
that for a
here
while,
with
but
it.
Cool.
yeah, no, it's fine.
Ever since I missed his wedding, I really haven't felt much.
Go ahead with your Chris Daughtry thing, though.
Yeah, I will.
Do you feel like maybe you should do this not
Privately?
in a bald cap with a beard?
Yeah, that might be.
I feel like you could maybe
Here,
just
actually, let me do it.
put a little thing.
No,
at the end.
Levi. No, Levi. No.
But it's over.
Okay, we're done.
All right.
All right.
There's no way this is gonna come out
Oh,
like any kind of okay.
I'll make sure we don't get it.
I thought it was great.
you look cool. I thought it was pretty
this
good.
was awesome.
I thought it was a
I
rocky.
thought it was very funny.
I thought it was a rocky start.
What's a little bit of a rock?
If you're going after getting, wait, you guys don't have your headphones on.
I got mine.
Oh, you have yours on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's talk about it.
You look
If
really
you're
cool.
going after
Josh.
getting fun clips
Yeah.
that are going to be funny to watch,
Which we are.
you got the best you've ever gotten.
That's
look
what
at
I'm
this.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
As far as someone like sitting down to listen to a podcast, maybe not.
I don't
But-
know the thong thing.
Man, that really came
You
out of
think
left
you're gonna
field.
keep that in? That's a
Does your
lot.
mom know about that?
No, and I she doesn't listen to it really
jeez.
though. So I think I'm gonna leave it in. Levi, what do you think? Just say yes or no, and I'll do it either way.
Yep.
Okay, I'm doing that.
I was gonna say something else though.
What were you gonna say? You have black all over your face at this point.
Yeah, you just look like you.
What'd you just
Gave-
call me?
Okay, Levi, what were you gonna say?
Oh my god. Gosh. We're big fans of Chris Daughtry. We are.
Yes. So much so.
We cried when he got voted off American Idol.
Yep.
That's it, huh?
And we wish him the best. We do.
Good luck with everything you do, Chris. We love you.
If you ever want to be on the podcast, let us know.
Yep. With arms. Oh wait, that's Creed.
Sorry,
Sorry, Chris.
All right. We're done.
Grief.
Thanks for watching,
Just
everyone.
barely hit an hour.